Capricorn, you want to know what's going on with your soulmate this summer, don't you? Well, that's what we're going to talk about. Summer soulmate love reading for you. I've done 3 already and they were very positive. They showed positive, beautiful, supportive soulmate connections with a bit of a past, but they were very supportive. So this reading can show a soulmate that is positive or negative, good or bad, karmic or light, old or new, okay? And it is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Venus, specifically Venus, okay? So if you have a lot of Capricorn in your chart, it's also for you. And if your Moon and Venus is another sign, go watch their soulmate video because that could also apply to you, okay? So here we go. Capricorn, let's get right into it. Okay. Summer soulmate, June, July, and August. We want 2 cards to see what kind of soulmate relationship this is. The first 2 cards you can tell, okay? So give me 2 cards for Capricorn. Thank you. Guidance, clarity, good messages, truth. That's what we want here. Oh yes, look at that. The Lovers and the Ace of Swords, and they're both reversed. But doesn't matter, you know what? With these readings, the cards that come out, the essential energy of these cards, whether reversed or not, doesn't matter. That's what's coming through. And look at this. The Lovers, this hasn't come up in any other reading. This is a true, positive, deep and important soulmate connection that is coming in for you. It's the Lovers, for goodness sakes. Wow. I'm turning them around to show you the energy of the cards. So hang on, hang on. Ace of Swords upright is like victory of love. Okay, but they were reversed. They were reversed. Which means, just like in the Scorpio reading, it means that, do you recognize your soulmate? Maybe yes, maybe no. Does the other soulmate recognize you? Is there a problem? Will you find each other? Are you dancing around each other? Is there a huge problem regarding this? Is someone trying to set you apart? There's something going on with your beautiful, deep soulmate connection and the coming around, the victory of this love, this coming through of this love. There's just a little bit of a problem. That's why they're reversed. And that's why we do these readings, to figure out what the problem is so we can solve it. But Capricorn, this summer, and for those Capris who are on the south part of the world, the winter, it doesn't matter. It's just the seasons here. As you can see, it's summertime. It's beautiful. So yes, 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 yes. Capricorn, I'm very happy for you that you have a soulmate that you already know, or that's coming in, that's dancing around you, that is waiting to be discovered, that wants to go real and deep. But. You got to do a bit of work. There's got to be something that has to happen for this truly to come around, all right? And those who are already in their soulmate relationship, this summer can have a little bit of a challenge going on there. Be careful that you don't press your buttons too hard, that it might go, you know, that you might break it off, or that something can happen. Passion's running too wild, like, okay, just kidding, but it's just like the Ace of Swords reversed is a really strong message. It's a strong card, you know? Anything can happen when the Ace of Swords shows up. Okay, Capricorn, are you ready to go deep down? Let's go down really deep. Let's go far and wide. Let us see what's going on with this. With the next card. Okay. This. Okay, 8 of Pentacles reversed. This is telling me, okay, you're maybe being too hard on yourself, on the other person, on your expectations. You're not seeing the richness, the fullness, the showing up, the manifestation of that soulmate relationship and why. This is where we go deep. This is where we pull a past life card for you and your soulmate. Okay? You know that we tend to incarnate with our soul partners, with our soul family again and again and again. We do. And most of the time, when we incarnate with a soulmate or several soulmates, we've incarnated with them before. And that's why these past life cards can be helpful to see what we're dragging along from a very relevant past life with them. Okay, so that's why I need some insight. Why this card is coming up of not quite being satisfied. What's going on with the reversal of these cards that are showing strong, powerful, and beautiful energies. Oh, what's up with that? I'm going to go into the vision. Remember, you are psychic and intuitive as well. Go into this vision with me. Close your eyes. See what comes up. And I'll do the same. And I'll see you again on the other side in a moment. Okay. Wow. Very interesting vision, a very specific vision of a specific past life with you and your soulmate. So I saw you and your soulmate happily married. It was the British tradition of maybe a couple hundred years ago, where British society was very stiff, very organized, very, very static. And both of you were pretty well off, and you were in a household that was run by the mother-in-law and the father-in-law. Your mother and your father-in-law. And I saw you were the woman in this lifetime. A really beautiful, caring, emotional, deeply devoted wife, basically, right? And then you and your soulmate had a baby. And the problem was, in those traditions in England, like when a mother had a child in a family that was well off, she wasn't really allowed to do much with the baby. It was taken away, it was taken to the nursery right away, out of her room. There was a nanny who would breastfeed the baby, and basically the baby would be brought to you as a mother like once a day or twice a day for an hour, because you were like the lady of the house. And that really affected you. And you would tell your husband, what's going on? Like, this is not right. You were craving to have this baby, which was the love child with your soulmate, in your arms. And he understood, but he was like, you were completely subdued and influenced and like put down by the expectations of your parents-in-law, who ran this household so strictly and so stiffly, and no emotions allowed and everything. And it was like it was dramatic for you. It was like a real heartbreak for you, and that caused a deep rift between you and your soulmate, because you didn't understand why he couldn't, stand up for you. And the Ace of Swords reversed was that third party cutting through you. Like, this is how I see it. Like, you see the separation, right? So if we see it upright like this, it's like someone trying to wheedle themselves in between you. So that's this kind of like, that's the energy I'm getting here. You and your soulmate, third-party influences, which is not necessarily another woman. Could be parents, sisters, brothers, friends, society, rules, something causing a rift. And that's what happened here. And this reversed. This is showing up because you could not understand like how this beautiful child that you and your partner manifested, how he was dealing with that. And in the end, like, you're quite heartbroken. I mean, he did try to help, but in the end, he wasn't super strong and he didn't come through. That's an interesting vision, huh? So how does this apply to today? This applies about third parties coming in the middle of things. And for some of you, when I see a past life vision, it's not every single one of you that lived this particular life, but it's like the energy and the general story of what happened. Many of you have lived similar stories. So this could be, for example, something that you created that was taken away from you. Or like, I don't know. It could be anything that you and your partner had created, something precious, and that you were very heartbroken because it was taken away from you, or there was an interference that broke it, that destroyed it, something like that. Okay, so very interesting. So I would say be careful this summer. Those who are already with your soulmate, be careful. Don't let anyone destroy that beautiful relationship. Don't let a third party or something come in between you and your soulmate, and you know. And those who don't know your soulmate yet, your soulmate who you're going to meet, I feel that there may be a situation like that, that something may come in between, that you might feel that there's something really disturbing there, that there's something interrupting your flow, something like kind of standing in between the both of you, or something that might even want to prevent you from meeting your soulmate, you know. So that's very interesting here. All right, so let's see. I mean, with the Ace of Swords reversed, I saw even like more dramatically like jealousies. I even saw knives or weapons, or, I mean, it doesn't mean it has to be, but if any of that resonates, maybe something to do with the army, something to do with fighting, something to do, it's very interesting what's going on here. So Capricorn, be aware. And let's continue here. Don't want to be too dramatic, okay? These flashes of insight that I get are often just from individual people who are watching, one of you who's watching, where I'm just seeing little flashes of your past life, of your present life, of your situation. That's how it works, right? So give me the recent past and what you have to know. Soulmate. Okay. Okay. Recent past. Okay. This is actually a pretty good card. This is holding things close to you. And the reversal, again, for me shows that maybe what you've held close to you, the love, that, you know, inner circle of trust with your soulmate, or the trust and the love and the energy you need to meet your soulmate. Something has upset it a little bit, or came in between that trust, or there's just an upsetting of the balance of the inner circle of love. That's what I'm getting. Whatever that means for your particular situation, okay? Or for your soulmate situation. Now, you're getting death reversed. So Capricorn, do not get stuck in certain belief systems, or in maybe a depressive kind of mode, or in feeling that you may have been let down in some way. You know, everyone usually always does the best that they can. In this lifetime of that vision, I saw that the husband did the best that he could in the circumstance, but he couldn't do more. He couldn't. And you didn't understand that. And that's what kind of drove you apart and killed your love a little bit. Okay, so death reversed means being stuck in a way, either something to do with your soulmate, a situation that's like an impasse where you're like, and I mean, look, this is below, this is like, you're not quite satisfied, there's an impasse, there's something, there's a problem, or something in your mind where you're stuck on a certain idea or image, or something like that, like being stuck. This means you got to end it, you got to move on, you got to continue, you got to forget about it. All right? And this could also stop you from meeting your soulmate. Okay, if you're stuck maybe on a past lover, or stuck on a past hurt, and then you're still not opening or going out to meet people, like it can be anything that you are stuck in, or stuck on, or stuck about, that may stop you from seeing who your soulmate is, or even meeting them. Now, I think you're going to meet them. When the lovers comes up, it's like, okay, there's opportunities, they're around, you know, they'll come. But this is strong. This energy is strong. So get unstuck, Capricorn. You gotta be open, be free, be flowing. Don't let your ego get in the way. Okay, so let's continue here. My hair is sadly a little bit frizzy. I was trying to make it curly with different methods and it doesn't seem to work. So, but you know, I'm not the best at hair and makeup and all that kind of stuff. I don't have time for it. Okay, so let's continue. Let's just be natural, okay? Let's continue. The near future. Let's see what's coming up in the next month. All right, here we go. Oh! Sunshine, sunshine. Yes. This is the opportunity, Capricorn. This is the opening. This is the insight and the clarity that this is my soulmate. This person is here. Or if you are already in that relationship, I accept you. I love you for who you are. I understand. We're going to move past whatever it is. This is what's trying to separate us. This is the problem that's there, and we're going to just overcome that. The clarity, the insight, the opening, the meeting of, the support, that's what's coming up. So very, very good. The Sun is really good. This is like a brilliant card. This may turn this one around already. Like from being, oh, where's my soulmate? Is it really him? Why am I feeling blocked? Why am I not saying what's in my heart? This is like, oh, okay. Yeah, so it's very good. Very, very good. The opportunity is here. Starting tomorrow or even today. Okay, so let's continue here, Capricorn. Let's continue here. Problems or blocks. Environment. Ooh. Sorry that I'm so dramatic, but it's like each card is like so exciting today. Look at this. Nine of Swords reversed. No, sorry, the Ten of Swords reversed. And this is okay because it's in the position of problems, and that always shows up some challenges. And that is just overcoming these swords that are being hurled at you. You know, I work in the Akashic records, and there is such a thing as anger spears. Okay, that can be hurled at you. This intense forms of energy that are made of anger from someone. And that's what I got here, anger spears, anger spears. So these anger spears coming between you or being shot at you or him or something regarding your love. That's why this is here as well. It has to do with anger, with... That's what I... you know, these knives that I saw, maybe they are representing the anger spears. So that's a real thing. So anger spears, overcoming the anger spears, overcoming bad feelings, hurtful feelings. That's just something that's going to be in the mix there, okay? Just so you know. But look at this, the environment. Yeah, I know. The world. The last card of the major arcana. You should see this. The Sun followed by the world. What else can go wrong? Nothing can go wrong here. It means that your environment, your situation is going to be super supportive. The Sun is like, you'll know, you'll see, it'll manifest itself. And this will be the perfect situation for you and your soulmate to be able to be together. No obstacles. There's not going to be an obstacle because you will have already overcome, hopefully, this obstacle, this dividing obstacle. Okay, we already talked about that. But apart from that, when clarity sets in, that should not be a problem anymore. Because in this day and age, we are not ruled anymore by horrible society rules and parents-in-law. You can do whatever the heck you want. We can do whatever we want. The only thing holding us back these days is karma, and we can overcome that by deciding to. So nothing is going to hold you back from being able to unite or reunite or reconnect strongly with your soulmate. Beautiful. Beautiful. And this is the 4th soulmate reading I've done. You're the 4th zodiac sign, and all of them, as of now, have been beautiful, positive soulmate relationships. I don't have a really bad, terrible karmic one in there where I'm saying, get rid of this person, leave them, run. No, it hasn't been like that. So it's brilliant. It's really beautiful. So let's see what happens for the next reading, for the next sign. But 2 more cards for you, just to see what your law of attraction is and how things can come about. 2 cards. Okay. Aha. Law of attraction. Very good. Working things out, communicating, harmonizing. The disturbing influence, maybe bringing it into the circle and making it work. Building a long-lasting relationship together. Absolutely beautiful. And Page of Cups reversed. The energy of the Page of Cups is like a fresh new beginning, a new start. Being vulnerable, the childlike love between you. And it's reversed because there is still this blockage going on here. And it's funny, in these soulmate readings, I've had a couple where in the end you have a positive card reversed, and I think this is showing you what can happen if you don't wake up, open your eyes, and do what's necessary. This is just not this is just the possibility of not recognizing that love, of not opening up, of not taking advantage of these beautiful energies, of maybe missing that soulmate if you don't pay attention, and if you don't work on yourself, if you don't think positively, if you don't have this unconditional love, if you don't forgive the other person if they're not perfect, you know, all these things that we're talking about. But I feel that I think that's a smaller factor. The fact that the Page of Cups is showing up at all here, even if in the reverse position, I think that's okay. It's just a little warning sign. Hey, don't miss this one. Don't miss this one. This summer can be the best summer for you regarding love. So don't mess it up, dear Capricorn, okay? That's what it's saying. Okay. Have you seen the spread? Did I put the camera down yet? Let's check it out. If the light is good enough for this, can you see? I think you can see a little bit, huh? Let me put it over here. Here you go. See these beautiful cards? Really beautiful cards. Just a couple of warning signs. That's why this is coming. You just have to be careful, okay? These swords, these anger spears, these negative emotions, you know, being stuck. You just have to be aware of that and not be stuck, and, you know, overcome that and do your work. And then I think you should be absolutely fine and manifest this beautiful soulmate into your life physically, that you actually can live that out. Yes. So I hope you like this. I love doing this type of work. Remember that I have opened my Akashic Records readings recently. I've been working with quite a few people to look at deeper connections, deeper karma, karmic blocks and restrictions, to look at the soul's divine gifts, talents, everything that makes your soul unique and everything that's holding you back at soul level. That's the type of work I love doing most. Take a look at my website. It's linked down below if you're interested. It's really amazing work. It goes deep. It's life-changing, that type of work. So check it out. I also do tarot readings, of course. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, it's all possible. So thank you very much, Capricorn. I feel that you're going to get lucky this summer regarding your soulmate. Take a few notes about the things you have to maybe really watch out for, but I think it's going to be beautiful for you. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe if you like this. And I'm sending you lots of love. Bye.